Good morning, everyone who may catch this particular um, particular podcast. Kind of getting a little bit organized here. I have an appointment at 9 o'clock, not too far from me, and several other appointments, and I'll explain that in a second. I'm just going to see if I can find some music or not. So I just kind of wanted to hear some music myself. So hang on. Today I titled this about the good use of time and safety now, only because that actually opened up to the book. I was going to look for a different book, but I stuck with the Tony Stone book, Ready for Confident Changing. And let's see, I like this. Ugh, this is pretty bad. Sometimes you get ads. So yeah, I wish I had had that set up. Let's see. Okay. Maybe you'll hear the traffic. Sounds okay. Maybe you'll hear it, maybe not. So about the good. First of all, hello and happy day. And today is Friday the 4th, and I think I got my numbers mixed up a little bit yesterday in terms of days. The 4th. This is number 4. Being leap of faith. This is you honoring your temple, mind, body, spirit. So it's Friday. It's Friday, the end of the week, but not the end of the week for some of us. I have had a busy, long week. Maybe you have too. This week I was exploring doing oracle card readings in front of my house. So setting up a tent, keeping it up, table in and out, crystals in and out, hanging some artwork, and just sitting outside for several hours, like as much as 5 hours or as much as 7 hours. And people drive by. I don't live in a I live in a sort of in-between bubble neighborhood, but people do drive by. School buses go by, so neighbors walk by. In fact, one neighbor across the street, the mom, she actually came over and had a reading. So, and it's so funny with the readings, what happens sometimes is I do it then, sometimes after a reading, other things will come to me because the cards are many layered. So there's what the cards mean in terms of their story, and then how they were created, what they're providing, but also the symbology the reader will see in colors or numbers or however you as a reader get it. And then you don't know the person's question, although you start to get a sense and starting to get more sense of. And then just going through the cards and looking at the story that they're telling. And so sometimes many of the cards represent the patron, and sometimes it's a duality, like it might represent their husband and them, but mostly them, or mostly the husband and them. It's kind of how the story can unfold, and it brings up a lot of feelings, and it brings up a lot of decision makings. It brings up a lot of what that other person has been inquiring, has been feeling energetically. I just don't know the question, and sometimes it's a real personal question. So I don't really care to know, but it seems like I touch upon, and the cards come out exactly like touching upon what they passed. So it's all very interesting adventure, and yeah. But this is about good use of time, because my time today is, yes, I have this exploring a job interview at a camping RV place, adventure place. I'm an adventurer, so adventure place. And then I have this feeling like wanting to do more healing for lack of a better word, and then the card reading and all that stuff. So I'm really staying open about prosperity and good use of my time. Plus, I'm having a sidewalk sale, so I've got to put up at least 6 signs. And by happy arrangement, someone else not far away is having a yard sale, whatever thing. So if no one else posts in this room, I'm going to post underneath theirs or not too far on telephone poles. And I don't know if somebody went down and took my oracle reading advertisements, or the town next door took them down, and it's really okay, whatever. I'm still going to post things around, and that's that. And I do go when I put up my postings. I do try to for all you environmental people, do try to go remember and take down my signs. There are two more signs that I want to go take down that I recall. They were just two way out. One I actually forgot about. I could have gotten it last night because I was taking down signs. Anyway, so I do take down the signs once I post them. I do try to go back the next day, not necessarily the day of. I try to get them down so they don't. They might bother people, whatever. I do it environmentally. I do it to be conscious. I do it to be considerate of the environment more than the people, the overall package. Okay, so about good use of time, safety now. The first for a sentence for safety now that really I wanna speak to is I declare fear has no power over me. I declare fear has no power over me. We're gonna see how the cards do this, and it is I have time to do the work that energizes and empowers me and all others. Speaking to the passions of what we would like to do, I have time to do the work that energizes and empowers me and all others. Oh, I'm going to say this because this comes up for me. Every night I have perfect amount of sleep. I'm in the right place at the right time. So do you have the right amount of sleep? Are you in the right place at the right time? Do you feel like you're not? Let's see what happens about the good use of time, how the message of today will help us with the good use of time and feeling safe. Um, if you feel that the energies of the days are troubling you, I understand, especially if you're a mom, dad, a nurse, a teen, college, or even older person who's a bit more aware, not only politically, but just having that gut knowing that something's wrong, or maybe having done research and you're the only one in a different space than people around you, or your schools, or your peers, and it makes you second guess yourself. It makes you second guess your own feelings and that others of influence in your life, like if you are younger and you're living with your family and they're providing for you because you're too young to have a job and your job would be school, but it almost, to show up for high school, to show up getting ready for college. But if everyone in your environment who provides your food and your transportation is saying, but you're kind of wrong, you don't know what you're talking about, and you can prove it to them, but they don't want to see, or they don't want to hear, or they had enough of their own, they're at a cap between all their adult responsibilities, their dreams that they've put off, or maybe wanting to birth, and then they've got you, and I don't want to hear it. So let's see about a good use of time and safety now. If anything here will speak to that and how we can direct our day, how we can honor our feelings, how we can honor our own direction. I happen to go around the room without some of my sacred codes, and some of those being the older Reiki codes that I still use. They're called to me. They're still me, out of habit and out of what I do know. And like I said a couple of weeks ago, I had this big epiphany of all these light codes that were just coming to me. And so sometimes when I draw the light codes that I remember, new ones come and some I don't know. I scribe them into my hand, scribe them into the air. And I have a feeling every time I have my hands up too, they are popping out, if not popping out to me already. But just saying also what other people have said a long time ago, before I even really saw light codes or wanted anything to do with them. I didn't want anything to do with light codes. I thought they were strange. I thought people speaking in light language was a little iffy. But now that that's something that seems to be in my awareness and part of what's happening for me, okay, well, that's what's happening for me. Maybe not for you, and it's okay. You can just chuck it. It doesn't make any sense or resonate. I certainly get that. All right, let's see. Let's put some little magic into the cards. Not that they are. Oh, not that they are. They already are alive. They already are wanting to talk with us. I love this card. card so much, it's going to be a little hard to break away, because I know at some point I'll get some other cards too. But I think for readers or people who gravitate to the tools, the first things that they start with, speak to them, and they just always want to. Oh, this is different. Okay, so what would be the best interest for us to hear today that compliments about good use of time and safety now? I feel like this is going to be an overall sort of philosophical, but safety now and good use of time. What's coming up for us that would help us, not just me, but would assist someone out there? What would help us? Our safety now and good use of time. So far, there were 3 cards. I think we're just going to take it for the 4, the last one to cap. I might read out of the book. Oh, I don't know where all my numbers are. Okay. I know this could be taken so many different ways. We have extremely bright, extremely benevolent, extremely super beautiful cards. And I'm just going to do like this quick overview, because I think they can go into so much deeper than they are. Let's say we have a 4, we have a 5, 11, a 2, we have a 7. Okay, so the portal is open. The portal is open. The gateway to our ancient ancestors. The gateway to perhaps the secrets. A huge secret. Tell us the huge technological secrets that our ancestors are ready to speak to us. And for some of us, the portal is open for us to go there and to discover and use those technologies shared with our ancient ancestors under the sacred mountain of Shasta. This is number 4. So number 4 is today, number 4 as well, being the leap of faith, embracing the whole sacred center that we are today. So a good use of your time is also embracing us and embracing yourself, honoring yourself. Number 5 is the, let me get it, because if number 3 is energy, emotion, it's motivation. I love number 5. I think my favorite number is number 7, but number 5 is change and manifestation, appreciation. So appreciate the world around you. And it does speak, number 5, to going on a journey, which is interesting because in this card as well, this particular goddess had to go on a journey, and she was wanting to get the attention of this particular dragon lord, this dragon, the clouds of the dragon, and her husband was from the dragon clan. She's very much shrouded in protection, shrouded in this sort of aqua heart color combination of heart and the voice speaking. It's not quite indigo, it's not quite the psychic ability. She holds in one hand jade. Jade, a very protective stone, a stone of riches. And the Asian people subscribe to jade as a very magical stone for themselves. That's a loose definition of jade. And even though she's at this foundation where trouble can surround her, or busyness, just trouble, it's one of the foundation of where you are, could be the foundation where we are in our day, the foundation, that root chakra, the black, the red, the root chakra, the stability, but it could be being wrought, but protection is coming in with the dragon. So a sacred gift is coming to you. A sacred gift is coming to you. So the portal is open, a sacred gift is coming to you. The numbers are pointing to all this wonderful, leap of faith and just being appreciative, your faith in action, Either we're going on our inner journeys or also we're desiring to go out. Many of us are called to leave our current situations, whether a job or living situation. But a big help to that is appreciation where you are. This is really also wonderful in terms of a good use of our time and safety. Now way we are so way protected, so big, way being watched. So this is number two for balance, the male and female. Number two is the vibrational balance number. And in this card, you see the magical unicorn surrounded by all the fairy. There's a lot here that's missing, but there's a lot of fairy folk and rabbits. There's also two rabbits in here, which is, rabbits are about they have ingenuity. They can dig a hole one place and come out another. They're very, very quick. They hop really fast. Their back legs catapult them quickly in hops, or can I think they're the type of a rabbit, like a animal like a kangaroo. They can thump you, thump, 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 thump. And so Walt Disney, thumper, bump, bump, bump. They can thump you, knock you, stun you. They use their back legs as well as their claws for digging, for as weapons, as protecting. But the fires are burning bright. Also, the second chakra. So number two card, and the fires burning bright. The creativity, the sensuality, um, in the sacral chakra. But this is a comforting card. So also honor where you do want to make good use of your time. Also be gentle with yourself about your good use of your time. Don't be hard on yourself about your good use of your time and getting things done. Know that you are safe. You've got all this ethereal energy. You've got the crown chakra. You've got the third eye chakra. You've got the voice chakra. So you've got the seven, the six, and the five. All wonderfully angels wanting to speak to you through this upper chakra and just comfort yourself. So accompanying presence is on the way. This is you watching you, your higher self, your angels, as well as you. Oh, there's also a little dove here, so the dove of peace, dove of freedom, the Holy Spirit. The message is coming, which is accompanying presence is on the way. So these are all speaking that the good use of your time is to be partnered with your spirit, to be partnered with the gentleness of your spirit, to know that you are protected, to know that the doorways are open, to know that do your best to understand that you are safe and just let things unfold. And the last one, Gaia needs you, act from your crown and heart. Number seven, this is about letting spirit, I want to say it better, being open to the realm of divine vibration and prepare for your spiritual awakening. So every single day, with all the protection around us, we really are in our spiritual awakening and just stepping into that good use of time, knowing this, that you are protected. Again, Mount Shasta comes up. So twice Mount Shasta has come up, that mountain there, as well as this mountain. So it's come up twice. Very strong ancestral lineage, very much sacred lineage. You've also got wings here, angel wings. In fact, they almost seem doubled up. So your angels are watching over you. And this is a sacred site, I think, in Glastonbury. And I forget what this tower is called, but I believe that's the tower where they thought the Holy Grail and other riches were kept in here or secretly treasured. This to me is, like, what you call it? Not say just sacred geometry, but it's those crop circles, which crop circles are not just designs from our ET ancestors. They can be portals, they're frequency, they have something to do with energizing the planet. And those of you who know more about the crop circles, that might speak to you as well. And it looks like to be, I can't tell if it's just a signpost or a type of a person in the field. It's so tiny. I'm going to have to get a magnifying glass to actually check out all the pictures that the little details that the artist put in here. So Earth chakras, crown, and heart. Again, speaking to number seven card, the crown. The heart, number 4 today, is a number 4 day, being, leap of faith, honoring your temple. So about your good use of your time, You have the work to do. You have time to do the work that energizes and empowers yourself and all others. So this theme today about good use of time. You have the time to do the work that energizes and empowers yourself and all others. And you declare that fear has no power over you because you are totally watched by the divine, because of the numbers that showed up, because of all this thorough actions, ancient ancestral actions. So do your best in this day to move forward with ease and grace. Move forward with ease and grace, knowing you are divinely protected. All the numbers are speaking to you. This is not just the woman representing Gaia. This is speaking to you as a god or goddess, and as part of Gaia. Um, there is something very important about that, and I want to read that to close because I think it is worth speaking to, and then we'll end. This is about work. Use your mental gifts to work out a lifestyle that is eco-friendly and heart-centered. So whatever work it is you're doing, it is asking you to make a good use of that time to see where it is eco-friendly, where it is empowering you, where you are feeling safe, um, where all that you're putting together is coming together, that it's making more sense of you to continue doing that work. Gaia is speaking to us as you, as me, as God, as goddesses. So I think this was a really supportive read in terms of good use of time and also the safety now. Um, it's very easily to feel attacked by other people, by situations on the planet at the moment, differing opinion and lies. They're just blatant lies. Uh, and of course, disinformation, misinformation from both sides or stalls. And we have our truth center. We have to breathe into our truth center, do best we can do, and definitely do not let yourself be pushed or rushed. If something is going to hold, if a friendliness is going to hold, if a job is going to hold, if a law is going to hold, it'll still be there. If work is a pressure and it goes against your truth center in some way where you feel off, you feel tight, you feel like it's hard to swallow, then don't do it. And you have a right to say, to negotiate, or say, I need time. You're allowed time. What time do I have? 3 minutes, 3 days, what is it? Because you rule you. You are you. You are partnered with the universe. So I hope that that was really helpful for us today and for you today. I wasn't sure how that was going to come together at all consciously, but it seemed very easily to come together with a good use of time and your safety now. Certainly, if you do need some protective mantras, I can lead you to the way to some that I use and am reminded of right now. It is not a frivolous time if you are feeling like you are psychically attacked, or if in your home you feel that there are entities or things bothering you. It's time to know you have the power, and that needs to go because you are powered by the stars. And my little coyote heart just loves you. Please like, subscribe. When it feels appropriate, reach out for energy work, for donations, or artwork. And yeah, I left my what do you call it? Email. Okay. Thank you for you. Have a beautiful